Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to the darkest dungeon. Actually, before we do the flesh, I forgot to look at negative quirk removal. So how much money do we need for this boss fight? How much money are we gonna spend? All of it. Can we sell any more trinkets? Oh, excuse me. Got something stuck in my throat. Can we sell any more trinkets to afford just a little bit more money? Don't want to get rid of any of these. I don't really care about the suffering collar, so you know what? That's $2,000. That's enough right there that we can at least do like a couple of cheap negative quirk removals. Guilty conscience can be a bad one. And dud hitter. Night blindness, that doesn't really matter. Fear of beasts, you know what, why not? Let's just get rid of it and just, say that we're being productive with our time. There we go. So, warrens, flesh, provision, lots of food. We're actually gonna bring all of the holy waters, I think. Couple of bandages, couple of anti-venoms, a shovel, and torches. Can't afford enough torches, or at least enough torches that I would like. So we'll get rid of some holy waters, maybe bring one more bandage, maybe get rid of a little bit of food for another anti-venom. These are gonna be important for the fight, I think. I'll bring one key, one shovel, 12 and 8 food. We still have 2 dog treats, 1 medicinal herbs, 12 torches. Yeah, that's fine. This should be okay. We're spending a lot of money on this, but I think we kind of need it.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome. The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
I wish, so I'm just gonna say it, I wish that there was an option for subtitles only on, videos, or loading screens. Because I feel bad about not having the subtitles on, but I really don't want to have to find the option for it and constantly be replacing this on and off as things go on. But maybe I can keep this at the top and it'll be fine, okay? I'm gonna try it at the top and hopefully not get too annoyed with it being there. Okay, the boss is in the top right corner. Let's begin our long road. And you know what? I'm immediately gonna use one of our bandages just for some loot.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of...
And stay away from those books. Ridiculous as I turn up the volume. Yeah, but it's still nice to have the subtitles on. I feel bad about not having them on, but I hate the text being down here. But you know what? I'll be honest with you, having it at the top, it's not bothersome to me. So I'll leave it on. I'll leave the subtitles on, and I'll leave them at the top. There you go. It's been done.
Annihilated.
I am beyond compare. We'll do some slicing. Do a Hound's Rush. We need to hit you for 3. This'll do it because you're guaranteed to bleed. Wow, Hound's hairy. That's a good bleed. That's a really good bleed. That seems like a mistake. Why is the AoE that hits all 4 enemy units bleeding for 2?
Slowly.
When the single targeted attack bleeds for 1. That seems really strange. I'll take it. Dom, dom. So Reverse Apollo in chat says, does anyone hope that in Darkest Dungeon 2 you'll be able to explore the entire town of the hamlet? Well, this doesn't, Darkest Dungeon 2 is not gonna, spoilers, it's not gonna take place in the hamlet. Well, this hamlet anyways. But yeah, the game is, Darkest Dungeon 2 is in theory going to be 3D. They're gonna have toon shaders on everything to make it look like this, but it's gonna be in 3D, so it's going to be a little bit more dynamic. I can't wait to see more about Darkest Dungeon 2. I'm excited. It's part of the reason why I wanted to play some Darkest Dungeon 1 way back when, is I wanted to just jump into it. That has no effect? Is it medicinal herbs? Yes. Buff. Damage until camp. Well, maybe we should have camped early, I guess? I don't know. Journal page. Get rid of the jade for that. And we're slowly collecting our journal pages. Palisadia, welcome. How are you doing? How's the Darkest Dungeon? It's going all right. We're trying to fight the Inchoate flesh right now, and I think the party should be okay.
The light, the promise of safety.
We have a lot of damage over time, and honestly, I didn't expect it to be so good on the freaking Hound Master, and we still have a lot of dog biscuits too. Well, we have all of our dog biscuits, because I'm not using the dog biscuits, even though I should. So this should be easy enough. I probably over-prepared on the holy waters, but I don't want to fool around with the flesh. You can get significant bleed and blights, and I don't want to worry about that.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Pale, captivate, pierce. This is fine. There's the boss. So we're gonna camp. Yeah, we're gonna camp and we're gonna buff, I think. We have a lot of things that we want to buff, so we literally do not need any like healing or anything. So we're just gonna eat for 4. And then we are going to buff. Oh, I didn't! Oh no, you do have the abilities right there. Everyone's gonna have armor piercing. Plus 15% for 4 battles. Prevent nighttime ambush, that gives us another 5 respite. Plus accuracy, plus crit. I'm actually gonna put this on the dog. I really don't want the dog to miss, like ever. That gives us another 2 respite. I don't think there's anything that improves, well, actually yeah, blight resist. We can give that to the shield breaker. There you go. That's a great sound effect. Taka 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 tung. And let's go kill this boss. It's gonna be a very like quick path, but that tends to be what happens here in the Warrens. It's a very like small, compact, lots of passageways, short hallways, easy to get around. Also, we're gonna start with the holy waters.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
It must be unmade, and we're gonna unmake it, don't worry. So, we gotta start slicing and dicing this Inchoate flesh up in order to kill it. It has a single shared health bar, 120 health, and the individual segments have different properties. So the front pig head has 50% protection. Second position, 0 protection, and 0 resistances to bleeding and blighting. Third position has 30% protection. Fourth position is the same as the third. So we want to stack up, because it's a shared health bar, as many bleeds and blights across segments as possible. So starting with the Jester, start bleeding them. You start blighting them. That's good damage. Sanguine Stroke. So that's a heal. Rain of Sorrows or Punish. Rain of Sorrows does more bleed because it hits 2 targets. So we're gonna do that. As I fiddle with my inventory as the fight progresses. That is a blight attack, I think. And I think this head can do a bleed attack, which is why I'm heavy on anti-venom bandages and holy water, because the holy water is going to protect us from a lot of blighting and bleeding that could happen. Also, don't forget the dog treat. Don't forget the Hound's Harry. Good damage and a lot of bleed. A lot of bleed. Undulating invasion. Maws of Life. 9 damage, no bleed. Okay, now there's 2 protection heads. There's a healer in the back. And the heads actually have less blight resistance. So the heads are a valid target for the bleed or the blight ability here. I forgot I didn't even think about changing my skills at all. That was highly dumb because I wanted to change them right before the fight started, but you know what? We're just gonna keep going with it. Keep bleeding. Even if they have protection and you don't do a lot of damage, you can still stack up a lot of bleed. I mean, every turn, this thing right now is taking 18 plus another 20 plus 16, it's taking 36 damage a turn right now. And we're just gonna keep stacking it up. And as long as you, I think as long as you have holy water, you're in an okay position because you're not gonna have a great chance of getting horribly blighted or bled to death. The damage can still suck. And we haven't seen any of the stun body parts, but I don't wanna see the stun body parts. You still got bled, huh? Don't die. Thank God for the protection. There's the stunner. 70% protection, but I think this thing is actually dead. Yeah, no matter what part of it acts, it will die. So, bandage up, serpent sway, and I think we're done. I think we're good. You might as well reclaim somebody.
It is as grotesque in death as it was in life.
And we're definitely going to continue adventuring. But a victory nonetheless. And honestly, that went better than I thought it would. I thought this might be a bit of an annoying long fight, but it's dead. So now we can keep exploring. Good dodge. And I think our abilities are still fine. I like what we have here. Redeem might be the only thing I'll change. You know what? Let's do that then. For the next fight, we'll activate Redeem. We'll swap it back after we do like a heal on the shield breaker or something. But yeah, that went a lot easier. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. And I think it's because I was smart and I used the holy water early. Because sometimes I don't use the holy water early and I just start getting bled and blight and stunned, and then I have a hard time doing anything. But actually using the holy water before I walked through the door seemed like that was a pretty smart move. Seemed like it helped a lot. Because we had not really any problems there. And dude, I gotta admit, Dog is pretty good against spiders. Although, by itself, it's not gonna get a kill, but it can, you know, clean up the mess that someone else left behind. Also, I'm a bit of a fool.
So too will resistance.
We don't need to redeem. We have food. There we go. I mean, we have plenty of food. We don't need this much. So we might as well just keep doing some explorations here. I don't really want to interact with books. Books are bad. 90, 125, all right. Yeah, we'll do as much looting as we can. And if we have to pay for stress relief, ideally we'll get enough cash in order to offset that. Reverse Apollo says, I should really replay this game on Blood Moon. If you have not played Darkest Dungeon on Blood Moon, I think you should, because it's a lot of fun. And Reverse Apollo says, I hate the boss RNG in this game, especially the hag with the pot. There is a bit of RNG with this Inchoate flesh fight that we just had. I do agree with you, though, that the hag fight is very annoying, because when she puts someone in the pot, they lose their turn even if they come back out of the pot, and I think that's kind of frustrating.
Well struck.
You could take them out of the pot essentially immediately, and they'll still die, or they'll still not have a turn. So you could really lose your turn economy on the hag fight. I feel like for the hag, oh, good dodge. You just have to ignore the pot, actually. which is kind of weird, but I think that honestly works the best. Just kill the hag as quickly as you can.
The blood quickens.
The blood quickens. Annoying miss. I don't really want to kill you, but we didn't take much damage. Let's kill you. And then, I don't know. Ooh, howl at the moon! I got more food? Dang it! I don't want this food. I'm gonna get rid of the food that I have. Oh my god, the game is just giving me so much food. Is it like... I wonder if there is a... an adjustment to like loot rolls. If you're in the Warrens, you get a lot of food. Because we got a lot of frickin' food. More food than I want. I mean, I don't mind it. It's a good way of healing when you're not using your flagellant, which is part of the reason why I tend to always bring a lot of food on missions for healing purposes, but it's still funny. This is the last battle. We get buffs.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
As the enemy crumbles. I'm just gonna kill you. I'm not gonna let you even have a chance of surviving.
Destroy them all.
In the Weald, you get a lot of splinters. In the Weald, there is like significant higher probability of getting those walls that you need shovels for. Highly annoying. Sometimes I'll go out on like a medium length mission in the Weald, and I will bring like 5 shovels, and I'll still run out. And it's annoying as hell.
Impressive.
Oh. We have literally 0 stress, essentially full health. Gotta feel like our party is pretty powerful right now.
Seize this momentum. Push on to
Might as well
the
use a
task's
bandage, I
end.
guess. Might as well do this hallway, I guess. I need more loot.
The way is lit. The
I mean, we can
path is
see
clear.
exactly what's remaining on the map.
Require only the strength to follow it.
Weld is super linear, so its blockades are harder to avoid. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that as well. In the Warrens in particular, there's very few blockages, and even if there was one, you could just go around it. Half the time.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I forgive it. I don't mind these guys dying. Just don't get too many diseases, guys. I don't even know what the Jester got. I wasn't paying attention. The runs! Minus 20 dodge, minus 10% health. You Jester, I feel so sorry for you. Well, good dodge. Bad dodge. Bad dodge. Okay, bad dodge, times 2. I just want you to inspire yourself, please. Thank you. Still not dead and has a high speed, so they could go first. Luckily they didn't, though. 88. If it's the same chance of hitting and killing because of the bleed, I'm gonna go for the shot that does not kill so that we have an that blights? Oh, I get it. Oh. I want the stress relief, but we didn't get it. Because, like, I thought I remember that attack blighting previously when I was playing Darkest Dungeon, but it wasn't at level 1. And I remember someone saying earlier, like when I started playing Darkest Dungeon again this time around, that the Impale skill was good when it gets blighting, but I looked at it and it didn't have blighting and I didn't understand what they were talking about. It gets blight when you level it up. It's beautiful. By God's light and dark, I hope this liquid has some kick. Curses! So yeah, that makes sense. So we should have been using that honestly on the boss fight, probably. Get that, DOT, AoE, blight and bleed.
Gold, trinkets and baubles.
That would have been the smart way of doing it.
Blood.
Oh, baby! Yeah, we're gonna do this.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Well, I guess we can just do it now. Yeah, I mean, we have literally full health. We have full holy waters. We have bandages. We have anti-venom. Like, this is the ideal time for this. So we will dump the food. We're gonna dump the key. Well, we don't need to dump the key right now. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna dump things that we don't need. Like, we don't need the map. It's just stress. We don't need a camouflage cloak. At low light, this doesn't do anything. So what I am gonna do is dump in order to dump these trinkets that are garbage. For low light. Protection is fine. Bleed resist. Ancestor's Candle can also be removed. But I can't remove everything from everyone. I don't think we get stunned here, but... Do we get stunned? I don't think we get stunned, but just in case, you know, we'll try to keep everything low. Oh, he has no dodge. That's what it is. I was like, really? Your dodge is 5? Yep. Your dodge is absolute trash. But I think this is fine. Right, whoa. Okay, let's also think really quickly about skills. We're gonna be doing a lot of bleeding. I think we probably do not need Reign of Sorrows. I think I'd rather have Redeem just in case we need a heal. You. I do like Adder's Kiss for potentially getting a kill on like a frontline enemy, but it's not upgraded. The rest of these are upgraded, so I'm gonna keep these. Jester. Dirk Stab would help if you get pushed to the very back and you can't function. We're probably not gonna be using Battle Ballad. We're probably just gonna be attacking as hard as we can. So I'll do this. I'm actually gonna also give you Finale, just in case you get pushed to the front. That'll send you to the back, then you can Dirk Stab from there. Dog. Wait, there we go. Hound's Rush, Hound's Harry is good. Blackjack is a good stun. And we don't need stress relief, so we can use Lick Wounds and Blackjack in case we need it. All right, let's do it. Drink the holy waters beforehand.
Behold the infinite malignity of the stars.
Well, we're faster than it, so it doesn't matter, and that's what I was planning on. I guess, you know what? Before I do anything, you know, you are correct, Connie. You should drink the holy waters beforehand, but only because it doesn't matter that you do. I remember, like, earlier times when I was playing Darkest Dungeon a long time ago, maybe not that long ago, buffs wore off on the beginning of your turn. Then they changed it so that buffs wear out at the end of the turn, so it actually doesn't matter if you use holy water before the fight or after, as long as you go first. So that is a very interesting little piece of information there. Now this slightly sucks due to the position of the shield breaker. They literally can't do anything in the back, not even Serpent Sway. The blight damage is pretty good in that position. We need to send the dog to the back. If we need to send the dog to the back, oh, their speed is 4. Why? Ah, so you are gonna move before they do. She can lunge. You know what? Okay, we're gonna have the Jester move back because the shield breaker can lunge with Pierce, and then the Jester can lunge with Dirk Stab and then get into a position where they can all function. So if we move once now, this is probably for the best. Okay. So we're gonna lunge. Wish I had a dog biscuit, but we're just gonna bleed you. It's a bad bleed, but you know, it's something. You're gonna punish. And hopefully we're fast enough to deal with the Clapper Claws, but I think their speed is like 10. Undulating Withdrawal. Which one is that one? Blight. We only got hit by 1 Blight, which is pretty good. Okay, Captivate. Dude, you know what? This is a very good chance of a kill. It has to both land and Blight, though. You know what?
Another one.
Very good. And her speed is so high that she actually moved before one of the Clapper Claws. I love it. 3 to 6. We're gonna bleed, which actually is a kill. Beautiful. Then we're gonna Dirk Stab. Now we're all in the positions we want to be in. I like being in this position to do the Slice Off, though. I should have probably kept Slice Off, but we'll do Harvest instead. It's fine. Shambler is half dead. This has been really good so far. We still have 1 turn. That's stress. We still have 1 turn of Bleed and Blight Resist, which is important for the Shambler, because I mean, he essentially has a 2/3 chance of inflicting every turn. Great crit. We knew that was coming. 22. We only need to do. We're gonna kill him on this turn. That's kind of crazy. This is a 3-turn Shambler fight. Everyone's health is like beautiful except for the Flagellant. We picked up the Ancestor's Bottle for plus food consumed, a little bit of money, a little bit of a disease charm, which we can just, give to anybody at this point. And if we wanted to, we could actually keep exploring. We might starve, but if we starve, we could just leave. And if we don't starve, we can get into a combat and then lower stress. So, I don't know, why not do a room battle with a Curio? Hopefully we don't starve because we don't have any food. Now I'm kind of hoping that we can pick up some food. But like, yeah, that worked out beautifully. That was very, very good. And we will go over here and hopefully not starve and fight this enemy and get whatever this loot is, and we'll go from there. And then if we can stall a little bit, I guess we don't have a stun, do we? But if we can stall a little bit and do some stress healing, that'd be beautiful. Music is getting all intense up here. Should probably switch skills as well. Also, Inspiring Tune is on the left for some reason. And if we get stressed out, you know what? Who cares? All right, maybe that's a little bit too much stress, but still kind of who cares, because we got a lot of money out of this. He dodged the dog. That is not what I wanted. You're dead. You're not dead, which is very annoying, swine wretch, but we have some very fast people. The shield breaker's real quick on her toes. Although you moved first, which is unfortunate. There's Drum of Doom. There's stress. Maybe we should just accept that we're probably gonna get stressed out. Or we could reduce stress on, at least 1 unit. Yeah, I should have changed skills, which is dumb of me for not doing again. But oh well. Okay, you gotta get hit for 2. Just don't crit. Ah. Well, that's gonna be stress. Hopefully this, 1 fight here is worth it. You know what? Give me your loot. There's also a sacrificial stone here, a shovel. I think the sacrificial stone is good, so we'll interact with it. Quirk reinforced. Warren Scrounger. What? That can happen? No! I don't want a reinforced Warren Scrounger, but we can remove it later. I did not realize that could happen. That's not that good, actually. You know what? Give me another combat. I want your loot. I want your loot! Beautiful. Reverse Apollo asks, Abe, do you have the achievement for dying from starvation? To me, it seems like you have to go out of your way to get it, since death of starvation is pretty rare. I mean, you are correct. Death by starvation is very rare in Darkest Dungeon, but I could see it happening. Like, you want to go down one hallway to a secret room you found, you don't have any food, you're on death's door, then you die. Like, you know, stuff happens. S happens. Rolled the quirk you already have, so it got reinforced. Is that how that works? That's annoying. Did you know saying please don't crit gives the enemy plus 20% crit chance? Says Verdaculum. Well, I did not know that. But I guess talking about crit does mean we have a chance of critting now.
Remind yourself that confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Like, we're already stressed out. So why don't we just, like, keep walking? Trap, battle. I don't know, let's go to these curios. There was a food, well, there it is.
No force.
There was a food thing over here on the right side. Maybe we can go over there and use our medicinal herbs on that. But hey, there's some things for us. Gonna be another shambler, says Connie. I'll take it. I'll fight him. I'll kill him. I don't care. The pack contains loot. Oh my god, that's so much loot! Alright, maybe now we'll leave, because we actually have, like, some decent loot here. Yeah, okay, I think now we'll leave, because we're full. Alright. Still, that's very good. We gotta pay, like, a couple of grand for stress relief, who cares? Not a lot of gold, but a decent amount of heirlooms. Got some level ups. Everyone is level 3 now. Unyielding. Torn Rotator. Negative melee skill damage. We gotta remove that from both of our shield breakers. I guess they do have a rotator problem. Ruined Scrounger. Nervous Bleeder. Considering he can bleed himself, this seems incredibly bad. We gotta remove that, like, immediately. I mean, he's the flagellant. It should just be negative 10 accuracy at all times. Blood drips from his hands.
A sanguine memory to me.
Quirk removed, quirk removed. All right, so yeah, let's start the de-stressification. No. Before we even do de-stressification. Oh my god, these are both real bad, but we'll start with Nervous Bleeder. We could remove Warren Scrounger, but that does not seem appropriate. We're just gonna remove one. And does anyone else need anything removed? Intense craving for alcohol is real bad. Well, it might not be like real bad, but it's pretty bad. But we'll start with, hello? We'll start with some stress relief, just for the hell of it. It's gonna cost us a lot, but maybe we'll just have the next mission be like very easy. So if we were gonna be doing a very easy next mission, what would it be? Probably not the Siren, although, well, see, that's below light. I don't want below light buffs. Ooh, I do like Lucky Talisman, but we already have one, so we don't need it. Unequip all trinkets, sort by rarity. Healing skills. Cherusian's Charm. We have a Vestal Scroll, we don't need it. Abomination Padlock, All Saints Day, gather 3 holy relics. I don't like gathering, because it makes it hard for me to procure loot. I think maybe we'll go to the Cove. We should probably go to the ruins. It's been a long time, and we need to get some progress made here for the bosses. So maybe we'll do that, and maybe we'll bring along a Plague Doctor. We do have a couple of good Plague Doctors. Good in the Warrens, but you're bad in the Warrens. Plus damage and minus stress versus human. Very good because of the human ladies that can stress you out, but I guess they can appear literally everywhere. Ruins, Warrens, Weld, and Cove. Weld, Wield. You do have Ruins Phobe. Lower crit. We'll bring along, probably cabbage boxes for this one. That seems okay. Should bring along a healer. We do have a couple of healers that do need some level ups. Maybe Brendan Toad can come out on this one. And then you know what? I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, dude, you know what? Crusader. He's good in the ruins. I mean, he's good against the unholy enemies that can appear here. But I think we have people who are good against unholy. Like they have good bonuses versus them. Scouting chance in the ruins is okay. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Ah, you know what? Oh, the leper. We need to bring a leper. Minus crit melee. Oh, that's bad. Plus damage in the ruins. Oh, that's real good though. Maybe we'll bring along a leper to get them leveled up. And then do we have anyone else who's good in the ruins? Accuracy, range, skill, plus crit. The Man-at-Arms. We might want to keep him out just so that we can bring him along on specific missions in the future. Could bring along an antiquarian. We could bring along an antiquarian. I think we'll be okay like this. A lot of damage that we can output. Ah, the thing from the stars is here though. Hold on. Kind of like, to be safe, I'm thinking Hellion would be good. May not meditate, will only flagellate. Minus speed if torch is low. Damage v human, stress v human, stress if torch is high. So you're very good at handling your own stress. Or we could get scouting in the ruins. Stress faster. Minus food consumed if your stress is high. I think we'll bring along GT Cork for this one. Put her in the front for Iron Swan. Maybe get lucky and get some kills out of that. I like it. So don't you have an ability that pushes back? Yeah, Purge. I think that's my Squiffy Ghast killer right there. I can't remember how I ran lepers in the Cove and Champion missions. But I like this. We have a good healer who can also stun. We have a Plague Doctor who can output a lot of blight damage. And this is just a medium length mission just to kind of get some more resources and to level up and to unlock more things in the ruins anyway. So we'll get you with skills, with healing skills. Plague Doctor, strangely enough, does not have a Plague Doctor trinket yet. But I guess we can give him Blight skill chance, which is okay. Nothing that improves their speed, but I do like giving them a little bit of a better stun chance too. Well, I guess if I wanted them to have speed, we could give them quick draw. Six speed is probably good because everyone else's is lower anyways. Oh, wait a minute. Plus 25% healing skills, plus 33% healing skills, lower stress, lower stun skill chance, but I still think that's okay. Just for the better healing. Okay, Hellion. You know what? Plus accuracy if torch is high, then buff your damage. Buff your damage, buff your speed. Well, actually, she should have a better speed. You can have the damage. Oh, we also need to bring along this. Well, you know what? You can have it. Why not? You can handle the stress increase as well. This is so bad. Negative stun resist for a little bit of health? Who cares? So the only question is, what do I want on the Plague Doctor? I kind of don't like the stun skill chance. Maybe I'd rather give you dodge, super high dodge. So healer, blighter, damage, accuracy, speed, dodge, a little bit of everything. I like it. You have negative 15% stress v human, negative 20% stress if the torch is high, negative 25% stress if the torch is high. So you basically will not get stressed out, which I love. As for skills, I think everyone has what I want them to have, so we are just going to quickly do any like minor upgrades that we want. Like, I will upgrade Iron Swan. I will upgrade the party heal. I will upgrade nothing on you. And with 6,000 remaining, upgrade your health. Oh, I don't want to spend any more money. Upgrade your damage. I'll upgrade your health. Oh, hold on. Germaphobe is not that necessary on you. Let's also remove 1 quirk from somebody. Calm, there we go. So we have 4,000 gold left to do the next mission. Money is a bit of a problem. We should probably think about doing some like antiquarian missions in order to get more cash at some point. And Milk Jug, hello, welcome. Are you gonna get the bank? I'm not gonna get the bank because I think the bank is cheesy. Okay. Everyone can function from where they are anyways. If we have the opportunity of fighting a Shambler, I'm gonna have to think about it. But for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch if I wanna go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next mission in the darkest dungeon.